The problem statement that we were trying to solve is the issue of preventing privilege escalation, which is to say somebody gaining access to maybe a low-level administrator account and that giving a hacker access to a little higher level account and then a higher level account. So you kind of get the idea that after a while they get up to one of the highest level of administrator accounts, and we needed a mechanism to be able to stop that from happening. So with the help of Microsoft, we brought in a Microsoft team to evaluate the situation that we were having, and they recommended that we go with MIM-PAM, which is what we did. They did a lot of the architect work, and the actual work itself, a lot of it was done between two people. One, our domain admin, Dan Hamilton, and Nathan Mertz from the Oxford Computer Group. So Nathan was on site for many weeks, maybe not all at once, but for over a lapsed amount of time, many weeks. And he was on site developing the work necessary to make this happen. Now, the reason we needed to have Oxford on site to help us was because the recommendation from Microsoft was to use not their standard approach for utilizing MIM-PAM, but to use a modified approach for our environment. And so we needed to have help from Microsoft in being able to access people in their project team, because this was different than what they normally advise people to do, and expert advice and help from Oxford Group, which is what Nathan provided. And Nathan also had his own network of people to give us support. Microsoft had their network of people to give support in the process. The main advantage of having Nathan there was to actually do the work from an expert resource, so augmenting our workforce with his expertise. The process started in September of 2015, and now we are 9 months into the process, and we're still bringing people on board, and departments, colleges, campuses, bringing them on board to be part of this process. And we will feel more secure when this is all done. Now, one thing we're doing to encourage people to onboard onto the process is we make it difficult for them to do their work. All the administrators, we've shortened the lifespan of their account to 2 to 4 hours that they have to re-authenticate, and so it makes it inconvenient for them to not buy into the process. And the process that Nathan has put together for us from Oxford is a process that is working quite well. And so we're very happy with that process. This is our third engagement with the Oxford Computer Group over a span of 3 or 4 years. And each time we have had excellent consulting, excellent architecting. It has been something that we would continue to do. Every time it has been a benefit to the organization. I would say that in terms of expectations, I think for maybe the first couple of times, I don't know that we had a set of expectations, but we were very, very pleased with the help that was provided. This last time, having had 2 successful engagements previously, I'd have to say that having Nathan on site for the amount of time he was here really did exceed our expectations. Maybe it's because it was a very successful engagement, but he was an easy person to work with, and I would say that because of our previous engagements, we would not hesitate to do this again.